Hi everyone, in this video what we're going to do is we're going to deploy um, the Blazor version of XAF in an Ubuntu server. It's like somehow easier than you think. I mean, you don't have to do that much, especially if you do a self-contained application. But let's check what I did to deploy. This is a really simple application. This is basically the application as it is. I just selected the security system on. And then what I did is I came here and I basically added like two business classes, product and category. And basically that's it. I mean, nothing beside that. And here what I did is I set the connection string, I changed it. In this case, we're going to use an in-memory connection string, like this. So it's using an XML um, as database. So, okay, we have that. Let me close everything here. So we have the two business classes, we have the connection string to the XML file. And after that, what you need to do are a few stuff hidden your, I always get confused with this in your program. What you need to do is, let's say that you don't have anything in the server, that the server is clean, like the server that we're going to use. So you don't have a web server there, you don't have Nginx or Apache. So basically the easiest way to do that is like, instead of allow the internal web service of ASP.NET to run in the port 5000 as is usually do, what we're going to do is we're going to bind it to all the IPs in the port 80. That's basically this line. So when you create a new SAF application for Linux, I mean, Blazor application in general, it comes like this. So you have to add this line. And then let's go to the publishing settings. When you're going to publish, what you do is, I'm going to do this. You have to go through the wizard. So I'm deploying to the file system in this case. And when you check the settings, is release netcore 3.1. Then it's going to be self-contained. And for the runtime, it's going to be Linux 64, which is, I'm using Ubuntu 18 for 64 bits. So then after that, you have to click like, use if you want, but this is easier to deploy. Produce a single file. And well, it's not going to be a single file, it's going to be like 5 files, but that's the shortest you can get in ASP.NET. So I'm going to delete everything that is in the folder, in the deployment folder. For the databases, I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm going to use the in-memory connection string, and that's it. Save. So let's publish this. So this is going to deploy it in a folder in my file system in this Windows computer. And it's done. So now let's go to the folder. So this is what we have. We're going to put it in a zip. Now, in the server, I did the most simple setup. I'm just running SFTP, which is secure FTP, which is not the same as an FTP. So basically, you cannot deploy it from Visual Studio in this case. But I mean, depending on the setup of your server, you can do, I mean, you can deploy it as you want. You just need to take this file into the server. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy through the SFTP. So I have here the connection open already. So let's refresh this. Okay, so this is the zip that we just created, and this is the server. So I'm going to copy here. And it's like, I don't know how big it is, 69 megabytes. Somehow short, small, I mean. And Linux server are dirty cheap, so you can run this like basically everywhere for like $2 or something like that. So let's wait for this. And in the meantime, I'm going to show you the Linux terminal. And also I need the browser, so hold on. I will open. Still copying. Okay, so this is going to be deployed in this URL, XAF for Linux.bit framework. So here, as you can see, there is nothing running at the moment, but we're going to run it here. So just let's wait for this to finish uploading, and then we will continue. I already added this A record to my DNS, so I can point to that IP. So let's see here in the terminal what we have. Okay, we have only the zip there. So what we need to do is unzip and the name of the file, and it's inflating it. Okay, so now we do ls, and I'm going to do clear so you can see it better. Yes. So now we have all the deployment files. So the next step, what we need to do is that this here is will be like the executable file actually. So you need to change permissions. So for that is chmod. Of course, this is not secure at all, but this is the easiest way to run it. So just change it to 777, and then you pass the name of the file. Now that you have permission to execute. So now what we're going to do is like we're going to run it like this, and the name of the file. And now it's running, and as you can see, it's bound to all the IPs because it's 000 and it's in port 80. So that means that this should be running in here, or not. Hold on, let's see. Yeah. Oh, maybe because this is new. So let me run it with the IP. I will get the IP from here. Maybe I just did the DNS entry, so maybe it's not working yet. So where is that window? Here. So let's try it with IP. Oh, I didn't copy it, so it's, hold on, HTTP. Uh, 209. Okay, there you go. Is that one? Okay, so here it is. I guess in a few minutes you can access it from the URL, but at the moment it's not working yet. So now you can do admin, and I set this to update the, I just commented, let's go to the application. I just make the update run all the time. So it creates a file because it needs to create the XML file. So let's go to the terminal again, now to the browser, and let's log in. And let's see. So let's refresh here. So you have the data file here. So let me make this smaller. What I want to show is that it's growing as we add records. So 24071. And let's add a new category. 001 and A. Save and close. And new 002 and B. Save and close. So let's refresh this to see that it changed. See, it's bigger, slightly bigger, because I just added like 2 letters, but it's saving in this file basically. So that's pretty much it. I mean, the main trick is to make the file executable, and in the Blazor application, to use the URLs. I mean, to bind the internal servers to all the IPs, and that's it. And I guess we're going to make a more complex deployment later, because we use Linux a lot here in our office. So we have our Linux servers using webmin, so you can do multi-host with Nginx or Apache. So I guess we will do a deployment later where we can use it with multi-host and Nginx and multi-host and Apache, depending what is more popular. I don't know. So, well, that's it. We're going to publish the final URL so you can uh, test it if you want. And I guess we're going to be deleting the file so often, so don't expect the data to be saved in there. But that's basically it. And well, that's it for this video. And if you have any questions, you can write us to the Facebook group or write a comment in this video in the YouTube channel. Thank you.